Like, walking 10,000 steps a day is not going to make you slim, lean, mean fighting machine that you want to be. For those of you that have never encountered me before, I'm Mish. I'm 51 and I have gone from a size 22 to 24 to a size 10 to 12, and I have stayed there for the last 5 years. Now, there is a lot of hype out there about this whole 10,000 steps malarkey, but just doing that and that alone is not going to make you this lean, slim thing that you want to be. Let me tell you how I know this is true. I was working as a clinical trainer before COVID, and I was out in hotels teaching all day, and I was on my feet all day. So I would frequently end the day on way more than 10,000 steps. But I was definitely not lean. Exactly what I said before about dress size 22 to 24. Now, during COVID, my job changed and I became sat at home doing the same teaching job, sat at home on a computer. So I went from delivering training in hotels to delivering training in my spare room, and that meant I frequently finished the day on less than 3,000 steps. But I was steadily losing weight. So 10,000 plus steps, not losing weight. 3,000 steps and less, losing weight. How, I hear you ask? This is because, guys, 10,000 steps a day means you're moving your body more, which is great. It's not bad for you, but it's not the whole picture. It's not the only factor involved in getting to that target weight that you really want to get to. Bodies need to move, but bodies also need fuel. They need energy in order to move. And if you fuel them, like I did when I was in a hotel, with a full English fry-up, followed by Danish pastries mid-morning, followed by a catered lunch, followed by a 3-course evening meal and usually some chocolate brownies or something mid-afternoon, then all the 10,000 steps in the world is not going to make you trim. But please don't just fall into that trap of thinking, okay then, so I'll eat less and move more, because again, that's still only part of the picture. I tried that, and what happened was I was moving more, I was eating less, but I was hungry and I was miserable. And if you feel hungry and you feel miserable, I turn to highly calorific foods like cake, because it cheers me up, it fills me up and it cheers me up. So you don't actually nourish your body. You're tired, you lack energy, you feel rubbish, and like I say, you either end up eating more or you stop moving. Getting lean is multi-dimensional, guys, alright? Yes, you can move more, but it's super important to learn about nourishing your body. I am now at my healthy weight, and like I say, I've been there for 5 years, guys, but I don't eat less nowadays compared to what I did when I was in those hotels. I just eat differently. I also look after my sleep and I look after my stress levels, because poor sleep and high stress, especially as a woman of a certain age around the whole perimenopause, menopause thing, totally stalls weight loss. Now, if this all sounds confusing, well, there's sleep, there's stress, there's move more, there's nourish my body, there's calories. You've probably heard about macros. Then there's all these people shouting about all these other things like ketos and paleos and fasting, and there's just so much information and it messes with your head. If this is overwhelming to you, okay, solution. Get the help of a professional that's actually knows what they're on about, that's actually gone into all the ins and outs of the exercise and the nutrition, and they really, really understand and know about it, so that they can teach you what you need to know without filling your head full of nonsense. If you find a professional that knows this stuff, they can help you to do what I did, which is drop 6 stone and keep it off for over 5 years. The first step, finding that professional, super easy. I worked with a qualified dietitian called Alex Neelan, and he runs the Sustainable Change Weight Loss Group, and they've got a free Facebook gang, and Alex is live 4 mornings a week in there with all sorts of information. There's free hints and tips and tricks, but honestly, get yourself in there to somewhere where everything that they say is evidence-based. That's a great place to start if you want to get that proper, educated, evidence-based help to get you to where you want to be. When I joined that group 5-6 years ago now, it really did change my life, and hopefully it might help you do the same if that's what you want. Have an awesome day. Nice chatting to you. Bye bye.